Did you know that some of the fish you've been eating for years may actually be silently harming your brain, heart, and even your memory after 60? And here's the shocking part. The very same seafood that's supposed to keep you healthy can sometimes do the opposite if you choose the wrong ones. But don't worry, today I'll reveal the 4 toxic fish you should avoid at all costs and the 4 healthiest fish you absolutely must add to your diet. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly which choices protect your heart, sharpen your memory, and strengthen your body well into your golden years. So stick with me, because this could be the most important nutrition lesson you hear all year. King mackerel might sound like a healthy choice, but for seniors over 60, it could be one of the most dangerous fish you could put on your plate. Here's why. King mackerel is loaded with mercury, a toxic heavy metal that builds up in your body over time. And the truth is, as we age, our bodies lose some of the ability to filter out and detoxify harmful substances. That means mercury lingers longer, affecting the brain, nerves, and even your heart. Seniors who eat high mercury fish regularly often experience subtle symptoms at first, things like constant fatigue, tingling in the hands and feet, or difficulty concentrating. But over time, mercury can contribute to memory decline, slower reflexes, and even tremors. I've seen people in their 60 seconds and 70 seconds who thought their forgetfulness was just aging, only to discover it was linked to the fish they were eating. The worst part? You won't notice the damage immediately. It builds silently. The good news is, you don't have to give up fish entirely. If you love the flavor of mackerel, swap king mackerel for Atlantic mackerel, which is smaller, cleaner, and packed with omega-3s without the toxic load. It's a smart switch your future self will thank you for. Swordfish may look like a prize catch on the menu, but for seniors over 60, it's one of the riskiest choices you can make. This big predator fish sits high on the food chain, which means it spends years eating smaller fish, and with every bite, it absorbs more mercury. By the time it ends up on your plate, swordfish can be carrying some of the highest mercury levels of any seafood. And mercury isn't just a number on a chart, it's a toxin that directly harms your brain, heart, and nervous system. For older adults, that's especially concerning. Imagine struggling with memory fog, joint pain, or rising blood pressure, and not realizing your favorite seafood dinner is making it worse. I once heard a story of a man in his late 60 seconds who loved swordfish steaks. Over time, he developed tremors and fatigue. Only later did his doctor connect the dots. His mercury exposure was dangerously high. That's the silent danger of swordfish. You don't feel the damage right away. The smarter choice? Skip the swordfish and choose safer options like wild salmon or sardines. You'll still enjoy delicious seafood, but without putting your brain and heart at risk. Tilefish and farmed salmon are 2 fish that often catch people off guard. They sound harmless, even healthy, but for seniors over 60, they can quietly work against your health. Let's start with tilefish. Found mostly in the Gulf of Mexico, tilefish ranks among the very worst when it comes to mercury contamination. In fact, health authorities place it in the do not eat category for vulnerable groups like children, pregnant women, and older adults. High mercury exposure from tilefish doesn't just affect your memory. It can increase the risk of cardiovascular problems, cause tremors, and even worsen arthritis symptoms. Now let's talk about farmed salmon. Many people see salmon as a superfood, but the farmed variety is a very different story. Raised in crowded pens, these fish are often treated with antibiotics and fed unnatural diets, which leads to higher levels of toxins like PCBs in their flesh. Seniors who think they're eating salmon for heart health may unknowingly be fueling inflammation and joint stiffness. The worst part? These harmful compounds accumulate slowly, so the effects creep up over years. If you want the benefits of salmon, always choose wild-caught, where nature, not chemicals, has raised the fish cleanly. Sardines and wild-caught salmon are 2 of the most powerful allies seniors over 60 can add to their diet, and the difference they can make is nothing short of life-changing. Sardines may be small, but don't let their size fool you. These tiny fish are among the cleanest seafood options because they rely low on the food chain and don't accumulate toxins like mercury. Packed with omega-3 fatty acids, vitamin D, and calcium, sardines support strong bones, reduce joint pain, and keep your heart and brain functioning at their best. I once met a woman in her early 70s who swapped her processed snacks for sardines on whole grain crackers. Within months, her energy was steadier, and even her doctor was impressed with her improved cholesterol levels. Now, let's talk about wild-caught salmon. Unlike the farmed version, wild salmon thrive in their natural environment, which makes them far cleaner and richer in nutrients. They're loaded with omega-3s and astaxanthin, a powerful antioxidant that protects your eyes, skin, and heart from age-related decline. Seniors who add wild salmon to their meals often notice clearer thinking, stronger mobility, and even a brighter mood. Choosing these two fish isn't just about eating well. It's about aging with strength and vitality. Anchovies and rainbow trout might not always be the first fish that come to mind, but for seniors over 60, they are two of the smartest and healthiest choices you can make. Anchovies are tiny, but they are nutritional powerhouses. Because they're small and low on the food chain, they don't accumulate mercury like larger fish do. Instead, they're loaded with omega-3 fatty acids that protect your brain, support your heart, and reduce inflammation. I remember a gentleman in his late 60s who started adding anchovies to his salads and pasta dishes after his doctor recommended more omega-3. Within a few months, he noticed fewer muscle cramps and even improved focus. Then we have rainbow trout, a fish that's often overlooked but incredibly beneficial. When raised responsibly, especially in the U.S., rainbow trout is one of the cleanest, safest fish available. It's rich in protein, B vitamins, and omega-3 seconds, all of which help seniors maintain strong muscles, steady energy, and a sharp mind. Many older adults who include trout in their weekly meals report better stamina and even healthier-looking skin. Adding anchovies and rainbow trout to your diet isn't just about nutrition, it's about choosing foods that help you feel vibrant and capable every single day.